Hello.
Hello.
I'm just plugging in the microphone. Oh, I'm not plugging in.
Yeah, you are plugging in the microphone.
Hi everybody. As you probably read earlier, we can't do any music today because I've got frostbite. Yeah, so we thought we'd just have a little chat with you. If there's anybody out there, there might not be, there might be, but we just thought we'd say how you doing, because we haven't seen you for ages.
No,
so,
it's been weeks and weeks.
Hello, Hannah Gibson. You see today, because we're not playing, we're just going to see who's coming in.
Yeah.
And if you've got any questions you want to ask us, like,
bring it on.
Where are we for a start? Then just send us a little message and we can read them.
Hello.
Hi, Rosalind Young. Hello,
Hello,
Sarah
Ann.
So, yeah, if you want to know about my thumb, I basically went swimming in the sea. Hey, it's Sue Auckland from Lanzarote. They're all in. Hello, Mark Bickley.
Hello.
Hope you're sitting in your gardens. Oh yeah, what happened? Hannah wants to know what happens with my thumb.
Tell them what happened with your finger.
So, I have been wearing gloves when I've been swimming in the sea, just a swimming costume and gloves and little boots. But it turned out that a shed fell on my head last year, and it compacted.
We knew that.
Well, we knew that bit because I didn't. That obviously you noticed when the shed fell on my head, and it compacted my vertebrae a little bit in my neck, and I was getting less circulation to my hands. So my hands were going a bit numb, and I didn't realise that I was getting less circulation to them. So I've been swimming in the sea for about 30 minutes each time, about 3 times a week. And then I thought, when I did that last cyber busk, I thought that I had a little gardening injury, and then after the cyber busk I realised it had gone black, and then we realised I'd got frostbite, and so for the last 2 weeks I've been looking after it so that it would heal, because the National Health advice was very much get to hospital and amputation is needed. So obviously
I had my knife sharpened,
but I used all my natural remedies. I used my witch hazel and lots of homeopathic remedies, and it's all nearly healed, but I reckon it just needs 3 more days, because at the moment,
show them how much shorter it is.
We did that this morning. No, it's not really, but no, actually at the moment my thumb is about 3 millimeters shorter than it should be, but it's all healing and it's going to be fine.
The end fell off.
But we don't want to get too graphic. But yeah, so we couldn't play the music today because it was all new skin, and I just want it to grow so that by next week we're all back to hopefully a full band cyber busk. Mark Bickley says it sounds windy. Does it sound windy? We've actually just got out of the wind. We're actually in. Do you want to say where we are?
We're in Penley Park because we've come here to make a little promotional video for a gig that we're doing here in September the 4th. It's an outdoor show in an outdoor amphitheatre, and it's going to be brilliant. So we thought, let's just make a little video. A good excuse to go to Penzance, isn't it, eh?
So we've been running around Penzance showing everyone the highlights, so that if you come to the gig, you can see what amazing place it is. So we went down to the seafront. It's blowing a gale and the sea's coming over the front. We were going to show you how cool it was. Richie
That's not very nice,
there.
Tim. Hope it's better. What do you mean not very nice?
I can't remember.
I think it was because I was chopping your thumb off.
So Richie's out there too. So if you want to ask Richie any questions, you can write them on here. And I think he's also got his YouTube feed going on, so you can have a chat with Richie as well. Or you can write them on here.
Wooden.
What's not wooden?
The statue. Vicky Larry says it's nice and wood. I think it's cast iron, isn't it?
Old Cornish type.
Yeah.
Someone said, Richard Brown says, can't wait to see you at Beautiful Days this year.
Yes. Well,
I'm so excited.
It was great because we knew we were playing it, but we couldn't tell anybody because we weren't allowed. So yes, we're playing, and we're playing on Saturday at a really nice time in the Big Top. So come along.
Oh man, I really do think it might actually happen, because they're pretty clever, the Beautiful Days guys, and the team is such a family team. I think it's really going to happen.
I think it is too.
I'm going to let myself get excited. And look, there's the link for the Penley Park gig, because that's why we're here. Oh, Jamie.
Hello, Jamie.
He said you two fit in Zance. Hello, Jamie. So you got any questions for Jamie or Richie? They're in there too.
Zance has got a bit of a reputation because it's the end of the line. You can't go any further. So if you're escaping on the train or whatever, this is where you end up.
I love it.
It's got great characters, Zance. We love Zance.
It's wild.
Yeah. So, watching, so we need some questions. Any questions for us? Because, Beautiful Days is all sold out now. Yeah, we know.
Wow. Sue, are you coming over from Lanzarote for it?
Yeah. Maybe we'll film everything we do this summer and put it on live Facebook.
We're going to try and send as much out
so
as
people
we can.
that can't get to the
shows.
shows.
Richard Brown will be there at the front.
Yay.
Jamie says get on. Jamie and Rich, I can't wait to do live gigs with you again. And also,
Lou Frame's down men's pants, apparently.
Are you down men's pants? We're in Penley Park, Lou, by the cafe. Come and say hello. Come and join in. Can you say happy 21st for Amy Burton from Mark TC and Molly Burton?
There you go. Just done
I did it. And the other cool thing is, exciting today, is we're actually starting pre-orders for the DVD that we're making. So I've just spent the last 3 weeks going through all the footage from the last year of our cyber busks. And oh my goodness, it's such a journey, and it's brilliant. There's some really funny bits and some emotional bits, and some classic musical moments. And we've got plenty of footage of Jamie and Rich and us. And there's 2 DVDs. One is from the cyber busks themselves. Obviously, you might remember the ones where we lost the plot and laughed until we cried, and
Hi, Mike Bryn.
those sort of things. So they're all in there, and me breaking a string. And then we've got the mashups where we've got all the members of the band from their own individual homes all playing at the same time. So we've got quite a bunch of those. Then the second disc is, do you remember those wicked gigs last summer where we actually got to play together in a field? So we've got
Secret location.
We've got 2 discs on the DVD. Obviously they're sort of the quality of a live cyber busk.
Can I just interrupt? Richard Brown says Chicken Stock in Kent is still on, and it hasn't sold out yet. So yeah, there are still tickets for Chicken Stock, and that's going to be a great festival. It's got us, we're headlining the Friday, Show of Hands and Hasty Dixie are the other 2 headliners, and there's loads of other acts as well. It's going to be great. Carry on.
Someone's just said, who is your favourite band to watch live? That goes to Richie and Jamie and you, Timothy Ashton.
Okay, Hawkwind.
Hawkwind. Oh my god, I can't think. Who would I want to go and see live? I love the Destroyers. I've loved the Destroyers for years. They're so mental, and I just love jumping up and down. And it used to be Oi for Voy, but they don't do many gigs over here. Anything bonkers and kind of gypsy feel for me, or anything with a bit of drum and bass vibe to it.
The last time I really wigged out to a band was Public Image Limited. I don't know what, something happened. Something grabbed me and made me dance like a loon, so I did.
Someone just said, how much are the t-shirts? T-shirts are going to be the same as before. So 15 for an adult, 12 for a vest, and 10 for a child.
And same as they were in 1986.
And the double DVD we're going to do for £15. Hopefully should be all right with you guys. Someone said Hawkwind's fab. Should I tell them a little? Should I say that or not? Might not happen. There might be something exciting happening with Hawkwind later in the year, but you've got to watch this space.
Jamie says Fishbone.
Ah, yeah, Fishbone.
Yeah.
Nice. Hawkwind with Harper.
Yeah. Destroyers are great.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I just love dancing. I'll dance to anything as long as it's not jazz. Sorry, Jamie. I'll even dance to that if I've got nothing else to dance. If you're in a public place and I start swearing, you can be guaranteed that somewhere in the background there's some sort of improv jazz going on.
Bit of Radiohead. Silver Machine. I've got a washing machine. Yeah, Chicken Stock's still on. Brilliant. What else? We're doing some other festivals, aren't we?
Big Green Gathering.
The Green Gathering. It's not big anymore.
Somebody said, what's going on with Falmouth with the show at the end of the year, which obviously has been moved twice. Now, the venue's just being sold, so hopefully, because it got closed down, but hopefully this venue has been sold on now, and the fingers crossed it's all going to go ahead.
Yeah.
So, yes, keep your tickets. It looks like, as long as everything
December
goes well.
the 4th or 5th. I think it's the 4th.
Yeah, we'll definitely be going ahead with the Princess Pavilions, which is such a brilliant venue. Another one.
Do the Moog were awesome.
Did you know I was in Do the Moog? Did you know? Did they know that? I was in Do the Moog.
Desperate to see Hawkwind. Well, they're playing at Beautiful Days.
Oh, they are.
And there is such a thing as Hawkfest, which is going to be in East Dorset, but we're not allowed to tell you anything about that yet.
No, the Falmouth gig is not sold out, although tickets are selling very, very well, because we started selling them before the first lockdown.
Yeah, so, they've been selling for 2 years.
We've been selling them for years now, and it's not sold out, but they are selling really well, so it's going to be a hell of a party night when it happens.
Yeah. I think we've done nearly 500, and it says 600 and something capacity, so there's...
It's going to be a quieter party. Yeah. Kate Robinson saw Hawkwind in Barnstable in 1988. When did you see Hawkwind?
Well, when I first saw Hawkwind, it was in 1985-86, and it was in a lay-by on the way to Stonehenge Festival, which didn't happen because there was too many police to let us in, and it blew my mind, man. Woohoo!
Apparently they didn't know I was in Do the Moog. Yes, I was in Do the Moog for the last year of their journey before they turned into Headmix Collective, and then I was in the first year of Headmix Collective, and we toured all over Germany and Holland and all over the place.
That's where I met Athene. Was in a Dutch squat when she was playing with Headmix Collective, and I was playing with a psychedelic punk band called Moondragon.
Yeah. Plans for Scottish gigs. Well, if we're still allowed over the border, which we seriously hope we are, we would love to come to Scotland. It's been hard for us to arrange anything lately. We are desperate to come to Scotland. But if we come, we want to come not for just one gig, but a whole tour. So if anyone knows the way of us doing a tour in Scotland, it's one of our favourite places in the world.
We did a shout out a
we'd
few
love
years
to.
back now, because we had we did Balladrum Festival, didn't we? And
Yeah.
we had to drive all the way up there, and we did a shout out for Scottish gigs, and we had so much great response we couldn't do them all. So I'm going to look back on those, and now that we're allowed to go out and play again, hopefully.
Unless you
we
want to do
can-
it for us.
Yeah, unless there's any Scottish agents out there.
Yeah. Oh man, there's loads of people out there chatting. Niall's just put up the link for the new DVD and t-shirt pre-orders. So I've just designed the t-shirt. I hope you like it. I really do.
Yeah.
It's supposed to symbolise us this year and how it's felt. It's basically the world and one of those old communication towers with lightning coming out of it,
And
then
love.
kind of hearts spreading from that across the globe. So it's kind of, that's what I thought represented the Cyberbusks this year, and it says Year of the Cyberbusk on it. And I just thought that if you're wearing them, all you amazing people that have supported us this year.
Doing the Rabbit Hole
I know,
Festi.
we'd love to play that.
Yeah.
We want to play these festivals.
Haven't we played the Doing the Rabbit Hole
on
Festi?
its first year,
On
yeah.
its first year, yes, we did. We played it, and it was great, and we'd love to play again.
And back to the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Then we can all wear them when we finally go to gigs this summer, and it'll be amazing. You can even put a little name badge on. Look, I'm so we can all recognise
That'd be
each
good,
other
wouldn't it?
and say, at what age did you realise you wanted to play music? Since I was in my mama's belly.
Yeah, I was very young. Yeah, very young. All my older brothers were in bands and stuff, but I played violin first when I
Yeah.
was about 5 or 6.
I started
Wasn't
violin
very
when I
good
was
at it.
4. I went to see an orchestra when I was 4 years old. What you got in your flask, Mary says.
Oh.
When I was 4,
Tea!
I saw an orchestra and I was desperate to play the violin, and I was given free lessons by a lady up the road, and I've been playing ever since. And I started piano, and music's just felt right from being tiny for both of us.
Oh,
I
In
guess.
Search of Space. Yeah.
We go back to Hookwind.
Great album.
Well, if Mary's watching, Mary, huge love to you this week, and to Carla and Kim, but much love to you. I know it's been a big journey for you this week, so sending you huge amounts of love.
That's just fun, isn't it?
The Arrow's in there, Debbie's Fleeter's in there. Who else
Bit
we
weird,
got? Tim, do you miss North? Do you miss the North?
I do miss the North, yes, and it's Northern Charms. I do, yeah. Ilkley Moor, I miss the moors. I miss,
That. Oh,
yes,
no,
I miss
Gilmore,
the big
that.
hills. But I do love it down here as well. So, I can always visit. Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
do.
should come. We should go up north more often.
Yeah.
Then I won't get frostbite. Oh, I might get frostbite if I.
Does Jamie ever get mistaken for Lemmy? I don't know, Jamie. Do you ever get
Jamie.
mistaken for Lemmy?
I once met Lemmy in a nightclub in London once, in the Astoria, I think it was.
Oh,
Bought me a
yeah.
drink,
Did he?
and then I ran away really quick.
I don't know. I'd have liked to meet Lemmy.
He seemed quite
He
nice.
got chucked out of Hawkwind, didn't he?
I don't know the ins and
Yeah,
outs
he was
of
the
it.
bass player, the original bass player. Right.
Phil says
Oh, might have not been the original.
it
but he was-
misses you too. The North.
Oh, the North.
Yeah.
I do love the North.
Gail says, hello, somewhere yonder. Hey Gail, how's the walk going? Gail was walking 200 miles to raise money for the Something Else tent, because obviously she's not making money from Bearded Theory this year. So amazing. Your energy this year, Gail, is incredible.
Someone
Doing
saw Moon
so
Dragon.
much.
Sorry.
Moon
It's
Dragon?
Going, yeah.
I know, it's going fine now. It's good.
When my
So
brother
Gail,
was going out with Elise.
keep
Hi.
walking. Jamie says, I am Lemmy.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh my days. Didn't think of that, did I? How are the feet?
Ordered a
Oh, it's
t-shirt.
Gail.
Ah.
Yes, the first order has gone in on the t-shirts. Now they're pre-orders, so you're
Who
not
is
going
the
to get them for
statue?
ages. We don't know.
I'll have a little peruse. Hang on.
It's some kind of Penzance Minor guy. He's there was a squirrel on it earlier. We thought the squirrel might pop up. Did you have a favourite gig or festival? Whoa, that's a massive question. Favourite gigs are all gigs.
Curly written on his boot.
Curly. It's Curly. It's our mate Curly.
Right,
Favourite gigs. Beautiful Days is always mind-blowingly, awesomely brilliant because the audience are brilliant. Glastonbury, every tiny one to massive one is amazing, especially the Avalon stage. We did a gig on Sark once, which I was crying when I got off stage. It was so
What's
magical.
the question?
Favourite gigs and festivals. Knock and Gorrick. We
Knock
used
and
to
Gorrick.
love Knock and Gorrick. Yay! Penny Bax has ordered t-shirts. Penny's got a pantomime going on this week with Juliet and Laura. We'll share the details, but I think it's going to be amazing. Some kind of crazy pantomime thing.
Oh, that sounds good.
Worst festival. Oh, we did a couple of over 18 festivals last 2 years ago, and they looked amazing, but state of everybody, no one could walk, talk, or
Am I
watch
al-
a band.
Am I allowed to mention Romper's Grove?
No.
Okay.
But those were pretty shocking because there was 3 types of walk relating to whatever
Yes.
had been imbibed, and not one of them involved walking towards a band or stopping
or,
to watch it.
No, I don't think they even knew what was going on,
No,
most of them,
it
bless
was
them.
quite a shocker, that work.
We had to leave Arlo outside the gate.
Oh yeah, we did, because he wasn't allowed in.
Tiger Thrills Fest, yes.
Tiger Thrills.
Oh, the only thing about Tiger Thrills, Jamie, is no, you don't talk about Tiger Thrills. We know that. Shh.
Oh no, she hasn't. Oh, it's the pantomime. Oh yes, she has.
I'll see you in the Oxford yes, Bully.
We've got a tour.
Yes, we've got a tour as well. We should have brought some lists and
Trowbridge, that was a good, Trowbridge Beer and Cider Festival was awesome. We've got a tour we can't remember.
Low
so
power.
I'm on 20% battery, so this is only going to go on for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Because I'll tell you why, it's because, like we said at the start, we've been filming a video here to promote our gig at the Penley Park, which is where we are, which is going to be a beautiful outdoor gig.
That's 4th September.
And we want to sell some tickets now. Mostly drunk old men.
I think he's talking about something else.
I think
Perhaps it was the beer festival. Or is he just mostly drunk old men?
I don't know.
Is that the band?
Anyway, so we'll share some tickets for ticket link for Penley Park.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah, but we've got tours and we've got gigs coming up, and it's like quite exciting. We've actually got a gig in 2 weeks in Truro. We're doing the Old Bakery. That's got a few tickets left, I think, because one of the tables couldn't make it. So there was 2 of the tables couldn't make it. So there's 15 tickets been released. I don't know how they're doing now, but that's coming up. And then me and Athene are doing a duo in the gardens at St Agnes, aren't we?
in the Cliff Gardens.
Cliff Gardens at the
So we saw the questions. What questions?
Mm.
But wait, I'm looking. If you've got any questions and I haven't answered them, resend them. Just resend
Don't think
them
they saw the questions.
so we can see. Well, can't
That's
see
not
at
a
the
question.
moment. No, that's not a question. What else have we got to tell you about? DVDs. You were great at the Falmouth Pavilions at the start of last year.
Oh yeah, supporting the Levellers. That was
Levellers.
gorgeous. 3 nights.
I hear Bokesy's left the Levellers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done the t-shirt sales in the ditch forever, and he's
Nice
such a
bloke.
great guy. We love Bokesy. Guess he's gonna do other stuff.
I suppose
Good luck to him, I reckon.
I suppose people have found other things to do in this year and a half of. If you're in the entertainment industry.
Entertainment.
Entertainment
Yes.
industry.
Pre-orders, yes, the t-shirts are being sold. We are so chuffed. Thank you.
Oh, it sounds like people are liking them.
If you could play on stage with anyone, who would it be? Oh my God, that's quite an interesting question.
Isn't it?
Do you know, when I was young, I would have said the Levellers, but I'm over the last 20 years, I've managed to get on stage.
She's so over that now.
I'm not over it at all. I still get really excited when we do the encore with John. Who else would we love to play on stage with? I'd love to play on stage with this mad gypsy band called Taraf de Hajdouks, where there's a whole village of Romanian gypsy.
When are you playing in Wales? We're playing in Wales the day on the way up to Gail's birthday do, which is in July, I think. It's on our gig list on the website. We're playing at Rudry Village Hall, just outside Cardiff, on a Friday.
And then later we'll be playing in Pembrokeshire, but that's been moved a bit.
Yeah.
Some vest ordered, we'll be wearing it beautiful days. Richie said Eddie Vedder.
Oh yeah.
That was his
Yeah,
answer to the
totally.
question. Where is Arlington? Arlington is an outdoor birthday party.
Yeah.
He's got such a social life, that boy.
I'd have loved to have played with Joe Strummer
Yeah.
because I love his guitar. Steady. Yeah,
I've
it's
just gone
good.
blank about bands and music that I like. I've had a complete blank on it. Just thinking, it's like being asked a direct question. It's like being at school, going to panic. The guy behind you is the broccoli.
Oh, he's holding. I presumed it was cauliflower, but it might be broccoli.
Some kind of vegetable.
He's got a couple of cauliflower. He's got a cauliflower. He's got 4 cauliflower, a tractor, and a house.
We're going to a party gig at the Tiddley, Shropshire.
Oh yeah, that's Gail's one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me what's going on. I'm in Pembrokeshire. When are you coming? It's been moved.
It's been moved. It was going to be at the Newport Village Hall, but it's been moved to the beginning of next year because they're not sure about the Welsh rules and if it's all
You
going to
need
open
to
up.
write a song about the statue behind you. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we absolutely do. Yes, you're right. We're looking for inspiration. We have been writing songs, haven't we?
We have.
And
How's Arlo today? He's very well, thank you.
yeah, buzzing. He's just such a dude. He's got this big social life going on,
Does more
He's
parties
8
than
years
me.
old. He's just out and about, being cool. Generally.
Hello.
So yeah, we have been writing some songs, and we're hopefully, now Tim's got a new desk, going to record them in the next week or so and send them over to Rich and Jamie so that they can have a listen and see what they can come up with. So it's quite exciting.
When are you coming to Lanzarote? As soon as you
When-
get as a gig?
Do we need those visa things that cost £150
Have you seen
each
Slamboree?
plus the test? Slamboree.
Yeah, we have seen Slamboree.
Yeah, I don't mind playing with them.
Yeah, we saw them. They were playing the Glade at Glastonbury.
That's literally 5 minutes drive. I'm excited already. Oh, that must be the Pembrokeshire one.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
well, hang on, because that's till next year. Any big bands been unpleasant to you at festivals?
Well, we don't like to say.
Well, you know, the thing that bugs us the most is the closed backstage. So you do a gig on
It's
a big
not
stage.
usually the bands either, it's
No,
the management.
so you do a lovely gig on a big stage. You're in your backstage room afterwards. You feel really chuffed and special, and then you get chucked out of your backstage room after about 5 minutes, and not even allowed in the backstage area anymore because the band that's coming on later doesn't want any of the other bands or people to see them or look at them. And that's upset us a couple of times.
I'm very
isn't
good
it?
at hiding, though.
Yeah, we got back in.
I'm
It's
getting
fine.
back in.
We got back in. We ended up sitting on their laps. It was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I'm not saying who.
The hierarchy. Oh, and I got really upset a few years ago. We'd been on tour for about 3 weeks or so. Well, it's probably 3 days. And Nick Hayward arrived.
Oh, the Airbnb's not. It's still under. It hasn't been bought yet.
Oh no, sale agreed. So you
Sale
can still
agreed.
gazump them.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but Nick Hayward asked if we could. Arlo was a baby, and he was really tired, and he said that we all had to get out of all the dressing rooms because he needed all the dressing
You're
rooms.
naming names.
Well, I said it now. Just Nick Hayward.
It wasn't him, was it? His manager.
Anyway,
he's anonymous.
They arrived fully dressed with all their aftershave and everything. They didn't even need a dressing
They had a
room.
hotel, didn't they?
I was fuming when I was playing on stage, but it's the hierarchy that I don't like because I just think we're all musicians and they were all good friends. There you go.
Yeah.
I named a name, but it was someone from pop music, not.
I think the best bit was when we were doing Bearded Theory and we were in a van behind the stage and Jack Savarati pulled up in his whole big tour bus
And we had dirty nappies and a naked Arlo.
and I was standing in my pants brushing my teeth and they all stepped out of their tour bus all coiffured and we were looking.
And our van was slightly broken in a head.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a beautiful moment.
was a beautiful
and we were on
moment.
stage just before them. You know, that's how the different halves live.
It was a beautiful moment. Like, all right, Jack. Okay.
What
Any
else
more
we got?
questions here? We're running out of juice on the phone quite quickly.
We've never done this before. It's quite
No.
nice, really. Steel Eye Span.
Steel Eye Span.
That would be lovely. They were one of my mum's favourite bands when I was
Landed
young.
Festival. We're playing Landed Festival. That's going to be fantastic.
That's in Wales.
That's in Wales as well. That's in near Powers.
In August.
That's we're doing Green Gathering on the Thursday and the Friday, and then Landed Festival on the Saturday. I think it's either the 1st or it's the 31st of July. I
The
think.
broccoli juggler represents the hardships and the precarious balancing act. That's as far as I got. But that's the guy behind us. Sorry,
Yeah, sorry. We should have fessed up on this guy.
Rich favourite bands are Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, and 90% Werewolf.
Oh, Kaz Windsor is watching. Hello.
Not Three Daft Monkeys, then, Rich.
Can't wait to see you in. It's the rider. Okay, that was Landed Festival. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So if you just tuned in and you're thinking, why are they just doing this? It's because, just in case you missed it, I've got a frostbite in my thumb. And it should be fully healed by next week, but it's taken a few weeks to grow back.
The end of her thumb fell off, basically.
So, yeah, in case you wonder what we're doing and just chatting, we're in a park in Penzance because we thought we'd try and make some contact with you. We saw that set at Bearded with Jack. Love seeing you guys there. How about Farmer Phil's? No, we haven't been invited to Farmer Phil's
Not this year. We did it a couple of years ago, didn't we?
You know, we're open for all festivals.
I know we're doing Carmarth. Someone asked. I don't think they want bands on yet. I think they've just got theatre because they're a bit worried about because when we play, everyone does dance and they're waiting to see. But hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Keep sending those questions. We've still got a bit of charge left on the phone, so
It's
we'll keep
very
on
minimal.
going. My band accidentally ate and drank your rider at Kingston Festival. I can't believe it. We've never drunk another band's rider ever, have we, Tim?
Never.
It doesn't. No, you would never catch
There's a
us
great
doing that
Tarantism
sort of
song
thing.
about drinking the Leveller's rider, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's what
When
people
you are
do.
forgiven, because,
Especially when you're young, you don't know better.
but thanks for owning
I wouldn't
up.
do it now because I'd probably be too smashed. I'd have to have a lie-in the next day. Right. Oh, Linda, hello. See, people are joining. We're not actually playing anything. It's really weird that haven't got any instruments with us at all. So we're just chitty-chatting. So any more chitty-chatting questions?
More questions. I'm trying to think who else's riders we've caned.
Oh,
so many
riders in the past.
The Eagle Eye Cherries
tour bus
trailer came out pretty chuffed.
Yeah.
You'd have to read back over this and answer the question she missed. Yeah, we can do that. Or put them back up while we've got the time. If you want to, if we've missed your question.
Sorry, they're going quite quick. And
oh, thanks for all your quotes. My goodness, what's that?
See, I can't even see that because half of it's missing.
That's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back over this afterwards, and we will answer some more questions. Is proper job on your rider? It wasn't. Before.
No, it wasn't actually. A proper job's a new lockdown thing. I'd never really got into proper job, but it was basically all our local shop had was proper job. So I started drinking it, and it was quite nice, isn't it? Eh?
T-shirt ordered, fantastic. So yeah, don't forget we've got a brand new T-shirt coming out today and pre-orders for the DVD of all the highlights of these. It's just lovely to see you. Oh, it's lovely to see you guys too. We couldn't go another week without making contact. It felt
Tankus rider, ha.
Oh, they drank our rider.
They drank our rider, but
have we drunk that?
No. I saw him wandering off with it. So I weed on his fan.
An incident involving a bottle opener in a travel lodge in Nuneaton. Tim and Jamie.
Oh yeah. Yes, we were trying to get the bottle opener thing off the wall in a travel lodge because
so rock and roll. Did you bring your toolkit in?
I brought my toolkit in and was caught by people, but they were drinking gin in the foyer, so it was fine.
What's our rider? Do you know? It's not
hummus.
Very extravagant. It's hummus and
wine.
Healthy snacks. So we have like hummus with pita breads and a few like nice things like that, and then a bottle of red wine, some bottles of lager, and some water,
some ales.
It's not very big, and
yeah,
keeps us happy. If you couldn't be musicians, what job would you do? Well, we've been asking ourselves that a lot over the last 12
I think
months.
I'd be a DIY handyman. I quite like that sort of thing. I don't want to work for anybody, really. I couldn't do that. So
I would probably teach more music because I teach violin and piano, and I do quite like that. And I'd probably run more music workshops and do sort of maybe get involved a bit of theatre.
Yes, someone just told me what spanner to use for holiday to travel lodge fittings. Okay.
Somebody said they hope that the T-shirts don't run out because payday isn't until Thursday. Now it's a pre-order, so we're basically seeing how many of you would like T-shirts. So order away. You can't sell out on a pre-order, but you have to be patient because it might take a month or two for them to come through.
And the DVDs as well, because we didn't know who would be interested in the DVD of this ilk. So so instead of making 1,000, we thought let's just see if it has any interest at all, and make as many.
Well, I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I mean it's great. It looks fantastic. It does create a vibe of what happened over the year, and it's very emotional, isn't it?
I remember at one point I say, well, I'm surprised we're going mad after we've been in lockdown for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
2.5 weeks? She says 55 weeks later.
Yeah.
We'll order when you guys finish. Well, thank you, Mark. Exactly. That's really cool of you. It's like a red and black T-shirt this time. Gone away from the blue. Oh, we're on 10% battery.
10%.
So
That's all right.
We've got a few more minutes.
I'll drink more tea then.
Andrea Wright says she'll order a DVD. I can't wait to see what you guys all look like. It's so funny. I know all your names so well. Wanted a T-shirt but no slim fit. Well, the ladies' vest tops are slim fit. I mean, there's so many different shapes and sizes of T-shirts. We've kind of gone for the adult straight one, but for ladies or for slim fit, we've gone for the vest top.
Have you got a rough date for T-shirt delivery? Oh, well, no. Hopefully within a month, basically.
But it might be longer, so don't get a T-shirt ready for someone's birthday in 3 weeks' time because it might not be there.
I wouldn't be able to take the pressure.
I know.
But painting one with fabric paint.
It would depend how long our lovely local T-shirt printers, because we like to stay local. So name badges for the first.
Well, you can do your own name badges. That'd be good.
Badges would be awesome.
When are we finishing the cyber bus? We don't know.
No, there'll be some weeks we can't do. There's going to be a slight change because sometimes we've got gigs and we'll be travelling back from them, hopefully. And sometimes we've got a few gigs on a Sunday, which we might better share with you. So but I reckon, we'll keep on. It might not be every week, but we'll keep on doing them for as long as, because we still need to connect. Maybe we should do a post on the Facebook page with our faces.
And do you know what, as well? I think we're going to probably be doing some sneaky filming of shows that we do anyway. Festivals, shows, all that sort of thing. We can just put the phone at the side and do a little sneak. It won't be brilliant quality, but for anyone that's interested.
No, let's stay connected.
Yeah.
That's the point. I think let's keep this going. Well, however we can, we'll make sure that we keep this sort of contact with you guys. When I order you, could you bring it to the bar lady? And the bar lady. I'm really looking forward to that. So when's that?
Well, we've got one in June on the 12th, and then we've got another one in September.
So that's the socially distanced where you buy a circle in a field, which I think is brilliant, because
Yeah.
we know we can definitely go ahead with that.
I'm a mine of information, aren't I? Just pulling dates out of my
Can I
head.
just say that there's as many people watching today as there is when we play music?
Let's give up the music and just chat.
We can just sit and chat every week. And
More northern gigs, pretty please. Yeah, Cumbria. Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah.
It's away from Cornwall, so we'd have to do it in little stints, and so it's quite tricky. But we'd love to come up north
Because what's
again.
happened is we book gigs in batches, don't we?
Yeah.
Of 2s or 3s or a week, or how we can't just leave Cornwall for one gig and come back. So we booked them. But what's happened this year is some have cancelled and some have stayed. So we're kind of getting this awkward. So we don't want to book things too far away in case some of the gigs fall around it and we end up driving 10 hours.
It's like we've
gig.
got to go all the way to Cropreedy. We're doing the Fringe Festival, and we were supposed to be doing Boomtown the next day. So we're tying gigs in. So we've got to drive all the way to Cropreedy to do one show, and then we've got to drive back again because the Boomtown obviously isn't happening. And we've got the one in Kent as well, Chicken Fest. We were supposed to be getting a ferry to France to do a festival, and obviously that's not happening either. So we've got all these little shows that we're grouped together now that are just one show, standalone shows, but we're still going to do them because we're like that, aren't we?
Well, we haven't done a gig in so long.
Yeah.
Any gig is amazing.
Yeah,
Someone was just asking about DVDs. I know it seems really odd to do such
Brasenose,
old-fashioned technology, because I know DVDs are kind of being phased out and a lot of people don't have DVD players, but you can play them on any CD players in cars, and you can play them on Xboxes and things like that. So games consoles are still play. If you can buy a disc for your games console, you can play a DVD.
Yeah.
I know it's old technology. We might find a way of doing a download as well.
We'll do a download as well, shall we? Digital download that you can buy as well.
Or something. We'll do like a digital access.
But don't tell anybody else, but they're all for free on YouTube. But shh.
Yeah, but then you have to plough through all of them
I
to
know.
find the highlights.
I know. So we've basically gone through the whole lot that's on YouTube and picked out the best bits to put on DVD. But if you want to watch them all, it's quite a lot of watching. It's like 56 hours worth of us playing Cyberbus on YouTube that you can go to.
You can watch all of them, they're all there.
Oh, somebody said something, so yeah.
So glad you'll be keeping Sundays going. Yeah,
Cool.
We'll try and keep some sort of tradition going for you, whatever it is, and hopefully record some of the shows. Pre-order vinyl, limited edition.
We have got some vinyl that you can of Year of the Clown.
Yeah, vinyl. Vinyl didn't really sell that fast. We made Year of the Clown because everyone said that vinyl was the new thing, and then it takes up a lot of room in a tiny cottage, and it didn't sell very fast. So vinyl's a bit challenging for us unless we've got a warehouse or storage.
No.
And so maybe when we're rich and famous. Mike Burns says every minute has been a highlight. Oh, you flatter us.
He does, doesn't he?
I love all your quotes that you've come up with in the last 24 hours for the competition as well. We've been laughing and crying. It's been brilliant. There's been some really funny ones. Someone did a poem about wetting their pants.
It did. That was really nice.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And there were some beautiful words, and it sums it up really, really well. Maybe we could share them all with you, but thank you for all those quotes. I haven't chosen one
Well,
yet.
we looked at DVD covers and we saw most of them had like quotes and stars and astonishing film and little stars at the bottom. We thought that'd be quite nice to put on ours, but obviously we didn't have anyone to quote. But you lot have.
Ale Fest at the Star in Vogue is the 4th of September. That's
Is
when
it?
we're playing here, isn't it?
Oh, no way.
Oh, so we're going to... Well, anyway.
But I tell you what, we could come here, do the gig and then go for the after show at the Ale Fest.
You'll still be there, I think, Pete, won't you?
Yeah? That sounds good.
No. But yes, we're
If there's any beer left at the Ale Fest in our local village, they drink it all on the next day, really cheap beer. But there's hardly ever any beer left.
You guys inspired one of my songs, Julian Horner. Wow.
Cool.
Julia says we should do a DVD cover with Davey's nipples. But
Davey was we played it was Knockengorrock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we didn't really know him very well, but he came up to me. He came up to us. And he had tape over his nipples. He said he danced so hard that his nipples bled.
We have somehow got
He's
a
become
picture
a really
of him
good friend since.
with tape and cat. I don't know. Anyway, Davey, I hope your nipples are all right.
Yeah, I hope they got better.
Not so much. I hope you're still dancing that much.
Well, he should be used to it. He wears a kilt. You know, if anything rubs you raw, it's a kilt.
Any more questions, anybody? We will run out of battery quite soon because, like I said, we've been making a funny little promo video down here in Penzance for our gig, so we haven't got as much battery as usual. But you should play the Great British Beer Festival. Where's that? Thing is, you see, we would play everywhere. You give us a gig, we'll play it. Well, it'd be nice to get paid as well, obviously. But it's up to the festival promoters whether they'll book us or not. So really,
Oh yeah, we'd love to play with Hand to Hear again. By the way, that was
you need to write to your festival organisers and tell them that you'd like us to be there and why, and they listen to that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So hassle them.
Talking
tell
about
them.
Hand to Hear, we've just walked past the Acorn. There's another venue in Penzance, and it looks like they've sold out their show at the end of this month. So well done, Hand to Hear. Good guys.
If someone could cover one of your songs, who would it be? And what song?
Robbie Williams.
What song?
Astralize.
Robbie Williams doing Astralize. I reckon Dolly Parton doing what could she do of our songs?
I don't know. Yeah, Dolly Parton.
World on Its Head.
Oh yeah.
Doing a handstand.
That'd be good.
So, I don't know why I can't answer direct questions. I need to remember what bands I like and what music I listen to. We're welcome here, says Mark Beckley, for food and drink. Nice, thank you. We might need that this summer because we're not quite
Olympia, London, the Great British Beer Festival. That'd be quite nice. Haven't been to London Village for a while.
London Village?
I know.
Crikey, and they're one of the organisers. There
Are
you
they?
go.
Oh, we'll come along. Yeah.
Let us know when it is. Can't wait to see you in Sheffield. Oh yeah, Greystones.
Yeah.
Brilliant, we're playing there. Yep, Sean Blunt says
Robbie
and
Astralize.
Anyone else got any suggestions? That would be great.
T-shirt order, thank you, William.
Astralize will suit Dave Brock better, yes it would. Do you know we went to Dave Brock's 70th birthday party?
We
that
did.
was a long time ago. He's still touring. How old is he now? 75 or something?
Yeah.
There was about 8 generations of younger people in his family. It was so sweet. They're such sweet guys. Massive Wagons doing faces. Who's Massive Wagons?
Pete Mycock, you'll have to explain yourself.
You wouldn't be able to see Dolly's face, but that's the idea. If she was doing a headstand, it'd be a beautiful thing.
We want to buy your new shirts. Well, you can.
You may. Everyone, you can buy our new t-shirts and our DVD.
As I was playing the live acoustic Smalley's pub. Oh, it's all gone away.
We're trying so
faded.
hard to read, but things are fading away as we're reading them. Something about Nazareth.
Didn't we play with one of the guys from Nazareth at the Great British Acoustic Festival? Or was it
there was
else?
something like that. There was something like that. Coming down for the G7 protest. That's brilliant.
Don't go to Truro.
Don't go to the designated site, which is about 50 miles from Carbis Bay itself. So the police have designated sites for protesting, which are nowhere near the G7,
No.
and nobody's got an intention of using.
And they've cancelled the farmers market for the protests, and the protesters are going, well, we don't want to go there. Put the farmers market on. Anyway.
Yeah, but be careful, and I think there's going to be some beautiful, beautiful bits of art and living protest going on in beautiful ways around Cornwall. So hopefully it's going to be like an amazing artistic event as well as a sort of a gentle protest. That's what we're hoping for. And be kind to Cornwall because it's filling up quick. But I'm sure, I mean, if you're coming down to protest, you absolutely would be kind to
Cornwall
it anyway.
fills up quick anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's no one here at the moment. Come and sit by this Mr. Broccoli Juggler. And,
Yeah, we're going to have to check out what the broccoli juggler does.
Our mates are in Hale. There you go. You can overlook the G7 and wave at all those world leaders and say, when you ripped down all those trees in Carbis Bay in the last few weeks to make room for the G7, do you feel a little bit guilty about that or not?
Any chance of reissuing the fish
bone.
bone?
Oh, the
Stones and Bones one.
Um,
We could do. Do you know what? I've got to go into my back shed and have a little look, see what we've got left, and then I'll yeah, maybe we could do that one. It's a good one, isn't it?
Some people want the Does Me Head in one from 20 years ago.
Yeah,
could
totally.
do that one as well. We could, you know, I don't know really.
I don't know.
Let's just run out of words then for a minute.
That's all right.
Haven't
Words
thought-
are vastly overrated, especially in a chit chat.
Can I bring the cash down for merchandise? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He knows where we live. Come on round. We're not home at the moment though, as you can tell. New song about the broccoli juggler. Well, I'm quite interested.
Yeah.
We also got shown. We went to an amazing.
Hi from Australia. Hello.
Hello. We went to a monkey's grave the other day as well, and we want to find out more about that story because that's down near Falmouth. We were thinking that might be a good bit of song fodder. We've got a bit of song fodder going on, haven't we? Penny says, I wish you'd reissue the Celtic design. Did we do a Celtic design?
We must have done.
Did we? I didn't draw it.
And the Brouhaha CD, yes, because you can
Do you
get
know
that
what?
as download.
The problem is all these things cost money and we haven't earned any money in like a year and a half. So we'd love to re-release everything and have the full back catalogue, but we actually just can't afford to print stuff at the moment.
When are you coming back to Scotland? Oh, so many Scottish...
Tomorrow!
Yes, we'd come.
We just want to, but yeah, we'll, as soon as we can, get some gigs.
Yeah.
Scottish people, I can see there's a demand for this and we would love to come.
Hi
So,
from Brittany. Oh, we were supposed to be playing
yay.
Pampol Festival, but that's not happening anymore, is it?
And we don't know what's going to happen about visas. It might cost us
Yeah.
150 quid per band member just to go
get
abroad.
across.
Let alone the test if you have to have tests. So we're talking maybe £2,000 just to go and do one gig, unless our government sorts it out, basically. So at the moment we're completely stumped on touring abroad.
Victoria Hall settled. Yes, we'd love to do that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we want to go everywhere. We just love to see you all again. So if you've got lovely venues you'd like us to play, we don't know a lot of these venues, so send out some
See, we haven't got
details.
management or agents or anything. We do this all ourselves. So
Does the butternut squash have offspring? Well, only yesterday I got out the envelope that says King Squash and I've stuck it in a little pot. So I'll let you know. Oh, hello, Dad from Primrose Cottage. My dad's in, you see, can't get enough of us.
My Lounge, is that somewhere to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah, you know, gigs.
Yes, we will
amazing.
probably just go on holiday and then play gigs because that's what sort of thing we do.
That's what we do this for. It's not for the
Yeah.
money or the kudos.
No.
It's just for the adventure.
And anyway, every time we cross the border and they ask us what we're doing, we say, I'm just going for a little look around, really. And then they go, what are all these instruments in the van? You know?
We once got pulled over at the French customs and they got out the kazoo and they went, oh, and they had it and they went off to one side and they were like, it's a pipe. And we were going, and Tim went, no.
He said to pull a hashish.
Oh yeah. And Tim
I
went,
was like,
no.
no, it's a kazoo. I actually played them the French national anthem on the kazoo, which they were very amused by.
Then that was fine.
And that was that. On our way. Okay, 18th September, Brian is playing.
Cool. Don't know where.
Where?
In your living room?
Oh yeah,
Is
because
it
Brian's
scary
doing
in
a
there?
Brian's doing a going around people's houses tour, isn't he?
Cool. Oh, that's nice.
Brian Stone.
We've got a polytunnel near the Isle of Skye to play in now. Look at that.
Oh, fantastic!
This is quite nice. I feel like I've had an afternoon out with my mates now. It's the most amount of talking I've done in a year. Sue likes the kazoo story. Funnily enough, Knee High Theatre have exactly the same story because I was talking to them.
Really?
Yeah, the same thing happened with the kazoo at French Customs, but totally, a different time. The guys from Ollie was telling me about that one from Rogue Theatre.
Yeah.
We need to do a kazoo solo at Beautiful,
Days,
along with the banjolele and the glockenspiel.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
That's on the new DVD, by the way. Is that? And
See, we got the Beautiful Days gig because we told them we were going to bring a huge band and it was our 20-year anniversary.
So
no, kazoo and glockenspiel. I'd like to see their faces. Well, but we might bring a huge band.
My Tiny Back Garden. I'm assuming that's somewhere you'd
No,
like
that's a title for a new song.
Start suggesting song titles.
Yeah, that's where the broccoli juggler lives.
In my tiny black garden. That's beautiful. Look, everyone's just offering us gigs in their gardens.
Do you know what? That could be the way forward.
Because, like we're talking about these standalone shows where we've got nowhere to stay and no gigs around it because the other ones have fallen apart. Maybe doing some gigs in your gardens might be a good plan.
Yeah, we'll do a little shout out.
Especially if you can get a few friends together and we could stay and camp in your garden because sometimes we're a bit
Back
stuck.
passage is far too small, apparently.
It's getting very confusing.
Faux Art Centre Gallery
People
at
are talking about
Torrington.
Venues.
Yeah, well, we'll reread these and see what the venues are. William, oh, it's going too quick again.
Gigs. Lots of people wanting to play gigs in their living rooms and their gardens.
Someone's got his strimmer. Okay.
Someone's got. Yeah, I can only see who's got my strimmer. I can't see the rest of that one.
They sort of see they're fading away, aren't they, as they go up?
Yeah.
Space for a van? Yes, lovely. We've got a nice big van. Beautiful Days. Oh, don't say that. I have a huge back
Everyone's
garden.
talking about the size of their garden.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, wicked. Organise some little events and we'll come and play.
Yeah.
And
we've got a nice little PA system as well. You know, we're quite self-sufficient. Yes, you can stay in our magic hut. Oh, come on,
Now you're just tempting
Brilliant.
us to Scotland too much. Well, not too much actually. It would be lovely. But when we're allowed. Are we allowed?
I don't know
I
what
don't
we're
know.
allowed to do.
I've given up.
Are we allowed
If
to
you
do
leave
this?
it to us, I'm sure we can sort out a massive tour. All right then.
All right, brilliant.
We'll get a chat room going next week, and then you guys can just sort us out all the venues.
The garden tour.
That's amazing. My brother has gigs in his garden. He even has real toilets. Is that in Lanzarote or over here, Sue? And Sue, are you spilling your wine today? That's what I want to know. Oh look, settle. Guys, you know all these venues and we don't. So check them out. We'll go through this later and see. But if you could mention us to the venues, that really helps. There was a place in Abingdon where we used to do gigs in people's back gardens. See, there's a whole thing we didn't know about.
This is the back garden tour.
I think Show of Hands go round and do lots of like secret garden gigs in people's gardens. Yeah. Well, Dunia, who cares if you're allowed? Love you, Dunia. Oh, my days. Always welcome here in Lou. Look at this. Do you see? I reckon we might just
proper job as well. Hang on, I'm there.
In Lou.
Do you know what? I could really do with a drink now.
Yeah, we're not drinking because we're in the middle of a park, and we were filming.
Oh,
earlier.
someone loves the design. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Athene worked very hard on that. It's all her own concept.
Me and my little cyber monkey that puts my ideas into actualization.
Brewery Arts Centre Kendal. I think we played there already. We did that little festival in Kendal, didn't we?
Don't know.
Yeah, we did.
Go on, gig outside Bodmin. You see, email us if you've got some really cool ideas about places we could play that we could do on our way places and on the way back.
Obviously, we'd need about 10 grand.
Yeah, that's our normal fee. 10, 20 grand. Yeah, you know.
And some sandwiches.
Hummus.
Hummus and pita bread, please. The Barge Inn, Honey Street, a good place, and gig and camping.
Whoa, there we go. That's what we need.
See, pubs with camping.
What's going on?
Yeah.
There's so much. There's so many offers now. I don't know what we're going to do. We just keep on coming. Dorchester. But, well, yes. You know, like I said, for festivals.
We're playing in Dorset, but I'm not going to tell you when because we're not allowed. It will be out soon, though.
Okay. Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the vegan food too. Well, you guys, you're proper selling your gardens to us. I've got to say, we should start a bartering system now. But we will let you know if we do. Someone else got a hot tub and a pub shed. Hot tub, pub shed in their garden.
Sounds great.
Let's give up on the festivals and just go to everyone's back gardens.
Well, I think, it might be the new way forward.
Yeah. And then at least we get to know you all. I can feed you vegan lasagna. They're upping the stakes here. Someone did a lovely quote in our Please Give Us Quotes, and they said something about getting them through the dark times, and they've learnt a lot about vegan cheese. Now, I think the phone is actually going to give out in a minute.
Yeah, it is, because we're starting to go all jerky.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been more of a chat and a banter than questions, but I love that. It's been so nice. And there's more of you on than there has been in weeks when we've been playing. So thanks for joining us, and thanks. And I promise you, I'm going to look after this and the frostbite will all be gone by next week.
And we will reread all these, and if there's any questions we didn't answer, which is probably most of them, we'll write a little answer and stuff.
Cool. Well, take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rich and Jamie, for joining in, and we will see you next week. Hopefully, full band, weather allowing and venue allowing. So,
Yep.
bye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.